I'm waiting to see if this is going live. Right now, this is hello, hello, hello. The circle went away. So, my name is Shannon, and I'm coming on here to share presence, to share some love, to share some blessings, and maybe be on for 20 minutes or so. Um, I'm hoping that I get to see all of your comments if you want a specific reading and I'm able to see it at a specific time. So right now I'm going to call in our highest embodiment now. Now, 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 and clearing the third eye, clearing the sight, clearing all past imprints or ideas, allowing this moment to be new, to be fresh as much as possible, and noticing the layers, noticing the past that wants to come up in the now, the future that wants to come up in the now, and your present now experience. And notice that you are a multi-dimensional being. You are human, you are galactic, you are on a planet in space, and start to feel your center, what you consider your center. Maybe it's your heart, maybe it's this ball of energy inside, but connect to your center. Connecting to your center, clearing all timelines, past, present, and future, that were born out of ignorance, self-doubt, self-criticism, shame, blame, guilt, clearing all that just out of the field, out of the space, out of your body, shaking your body if you need to, doing whatever you need to do to shake off that old residue. Okay, denying that has happened, denying our shadow as light workers is to do a half job at bringing balance to the world. We must also acknowledge that we have come from immense beauty and also have experienced immense pain. And so we have to integrate that. And I'm hoping this video is actually live, so we will know in the after moment. And sometimes that's what we need to do. We need to just act in the now from our best hearts, centers, best intention, not knowing where we're going, not knowing how we're going to get there, and knowing that it's okay not to know. Everything is perfect in this now moment, including if I have lipstick on my teeth, which I have no idea, but that would be funny. Everything is perfect. So where are we going? Where are we heading? I am an artist and a visionary, and I foresee many things. I foresee many miraculous, magical, beautiful things. And I also see a lot of weird stuff. I see a lot of weird stuff. So in that space of weird stuff, sending my conscious awareness of love to those places will bring some more integration. So versus being like, I'm super bright and shiny and there's nothing going on with me, which isn't true. Personally, I'm on a healing journey still. I am shedding and shedding and shedding and shedding and shedding. And we can't also force the shedding process either. So at some moment, we have to, when we can't just like push it away and make it go away, we can extend our love, extend our compassion, extend our radiance, our self to whatever uncomfortable thing is happening right now. And we have that ability, we have that gift as beings. What a gift. So I am pulling a card, and this is Dragon card here. Earth and Fire Dragon. So the Earth, and I also have Pele here. And Pele has been with me for some time now. And Pele is that wild, untamed love of the earth, the mother. And she is balance, she is harmony. And she's also immense compassion for all creatures. So I'm going to read a little bit about the Earth and Fire Dragon and what it says here. So, Earth and Fire Dragon says it's time for service. When you give, you receive. This card is of service. For the fourth dimensional brown and orange Earth and Fire Dragons are calling on us to help them clear and light up new ley lines of our beautiful planet. So again, in these uncomfortable places, we need to send our love, our fire, our passion, so that those places can be cleared. We can't shy away from them. We actually have to face the demons and the darkness as a brother and a sister and a fellow, and learn to work with this part of ourselves, because we are embodying unity consciousness now, and the darkness is just as a part of everything as the light. But if we want to see a shift in our paradigm, we can bring our conscious choice of love, of healing to those ones, and consciously use our abilities to send love and healing to clear those places. And that's what we can do. So I'm wondering if there's anyone comments on here. I don't really know. I might be able to see, but for now, this I guess is just a general message for everyone, because I'm not seeing comments in real time. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. The original ley lines were called dragon lines. And so you see a picture of this dragon here is putting its body, hands, and its fires going into the earth. Now, a new fifth dimensional ley line system is being placed into the earth to carry golden Christ energy and prepare the planet for the new golden age, which is here. It's here, but time isn't so linear, so we're still in the crumbling in the Kali Yuga as the golden age is arising. So we're in that like double helix transformational portal time. You can invoke the dragons. Humbly invoke the dragons and have a sense of the power of the flaming orange fire combined with the grounding brown earth. Reach out a hand to touch the dragons. Visualize earth being crisscrossed with lines of golden light. Picture these dragons anchoring this golden Christ energy wherever there are sacred places on the globe. Mentally place a golden flame at each of these sacred portals until you see our planet lighting up. Whenever you are out walking or driving, so live life as a prayer. Whenever you are out walking or driving, ask the magnificent earth and fire dragons to travel along the ley lines below you. Bring the Christ light down through you so that they can distribute it where it is most needed. When you give, you receive. The earth and fire dragons will illuminate the challenges on your route ahead as soon as you have acknowledged them. They will dissolve them. This will smooth your path. It will also allow you to step lightly into your role as a master as the new golden age approaches. So This is also another thing. Dragons don't live in duality. They're not saying, oh, darkness is bad, light is good, deepy, deepy, deepy. They're just doing their thing, right? They're sending out that vibe. They're sending out that radiance of that love and that presence and that healing. And they are being that by visualizing that on the planet. And that is a sacred service. And cash dollar dollar don't get paid to these because they are infinite. They are connected infinitely to the universe. Now, I just say that because I foresee that our paradigm of financial distribution is radically shifting. And so we are something that I've been personally preparing for by just being in it is noticing that the old paradigm of working in linear ways doesn't always work for what my path of ascension is. And so honoring that there's this crumbling process while this new golden age is coming into being, because it's happening. There's just still this crumbling happening. And yeah, so Lecranie, so you have the earth and air dragon. And the earth and air dragon represents a perfect balance between heaven and earth. So finding that balance, right? So, and know for whoever's watching, if whether you get pulled or not, this card is for you too. So you can digest what you want, spit out what doesn't work for you. And that's the other thing about like going into the darkness or exploring uncomfortable territory. If you like go into places that you don't like and you discover later like, whoa, that doesn't work for me, like there's no harm, there was no fault, there was no wrongdoing in that, but now you know. So be curious. This card is symbolizing a need for balance. So it's symbolizing a need to both be in the light, in the heavens, in the realms of the angels and the fairies and the whoosh, 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 and then also getting real with the body, with the earth, with the rocks, with the density, the stuck emotions, the pain, the places that are tense and tight. Real, that's real. Real is just as real as the high highs, right? We're in the Kali Yuga. If you are here on the planet right now, you still probably have, and you're watching this video, and I might be wrong, and I could be wrong, and I'm usually wrong. Sometimes I'm right. But most individuals right now are going to be alchemizing, especially in the Western world, they're going to be alchemizing some level of pain, suffering, separation. Okay, our ancestors chose different things. We as beings chose to forget. Okay, so we are also here because we're brave and we're courageous and we feel like we've got the strength and the vitality and the solidity to face this crumbling while still remembering our eternal nature so that we can lead as an example for others. And that often looks like going into uncharted territory. When you go under the ground and you're a mole and you're digging really, really deep into the dirt, you are blind with your eyes, you feel, you're sensing in this different way, connected to this body, connected to the memories of this body, and that it spans infinite dimensions just as much as your galactic self. So we're bridging heaven and earth, which means we have to bridge from both angles. Okay, both places, the heavens, the galactics, the interdimensional star seed, whoa, blow my socks off self, and the earth that's like unctuous and luscious, and also like there's some pain there too. Yeah, we gotta like integrate both. And what's the master integrator? The master integrator of heaven and earth is the heart chakra. The heart, the heart. Rachel Elizabeth, I'm going to give you a card. Um, wait, I get excited sometimes. Do you ever get ahead of yourself, right? I feel like right now we have this opportunity where if we get ahead of ourselves, we are going to trip quicker, and no harm in tripping. It's just we realize, oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Mother, divine father is a benevolent, loving, all loving, uh, it's beyond a entity being. It's all loving. All loving, that means every little fall, skip, break your leg, splatter paint, eat the poop, eat the whatever. Like, there's no harm. You're a child learning. It's okay. And that's what Pele does. I mentioned Pele at the beginning of this. Pele just is like super compassionate. But compassion is beyond. This is for you, Rachel. Compassion, water. Drink a lot of water right now in this time. I have to remind myself. Something I am pulling a card for you, Rachel, and I'm gonna do some storytelling while I'm shuffling these cards. I talk a lot about shadow work. And I talk a lot about shadow work, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what shadow work is, because there's nothing bad with the shadow. It's not even like, it's actually liberating and energizing, because it's a part of us that we've just abandoned or left to the side. And because there's reasons why, right? There's all these reasons why we've abandoned this part of ourselves, because we make up great stories of why we should leave this part behind. And yet, it's still there. So we might as well make a partnership with it. We might as well accept all those places in us that are fucking weird. The time is now to fucking let your freak flag fly. Like, seriously, the divine mother, the divine father don't care whether you're a poop stain or a freaking golden star. There's still the same amount of love cast upon you. Unconditional love, yo. Start to discern what unconditional love is in yourself. So, Rachel. So this is a deck that I've committed to. I have committed to learning this deck, and yet it is new to me still. So we will explore this. So this is the Prince of Discs in the Thoth card, Thoth deck. So I think I don't know if I'm going to be recording if I look it up online, but you can look up the Prince of Discs in the Thoth deck if you want to go deeper into this card for whatever reason. And for now, I will read what this says, because it's nice to look it up. So the Prince of Discs, and again, here's this other like really interesting balanced air earth card, because the Prince of Discs represents the airy part of earth. So like air is an element of earth, on earth, and so it's a part of earth. It's a young man bringing great energy to practical matters. So again, this is that blending of heaven and earth, bringing this grand energy to this very real, practical, earthly body. It's practical to ask, what can I do today to love my body? It's practical to ask, what can I do today to honor my body? How can I be more loving to my body? Like, that's really practical. He is a capable manager and a steadfast worker, competent, perhaps considered dull, somewhat resentful, of spiritual type, slow to anger, but impeccable for us. So He is very, very practical, steadfast, grounded, while having an immense amount of energy that he's bringing to these very practical, physical matters. So, ground your energy. And I know you might feel limited. Whoever's watching this might feel limited. I sure have had that experience come up. Yet the knowingness of being infinite source, being the all that is, knows its infinite capacity and can bring that into making lunch, making coffee, making your tea, saying a prayer before you drink your tea, making every little thing you do immensely enriched with your essence, with your spirit. That's practical right now for everyone. I love you all. I have a meeting in a while, and I said I would be off right now, and so I am going to stick with that. I hope that this has been immensely supportive, and maybe I'll sing a tiny little song before I go, like just a couple minutes of a song, maybe. And everyone who's watching, knowing that you are always singing your song. It's always in your heart. It comes from deep within. And there is no beginning, no start. It is infinite. And it sings beyond time. It sings beyond age, beyond race, beyond identity, beyond social class, beyond bank account numbers, beyond feelings, beyond diet, beyond choice of, beyond choice. So I'm launching a video today that talks a little bit about what I'm feeling into right now. If you want to look on my page, there's a interview happening with someone later as well. It's free. And our heart speaks louder than our words. And love is a place of peace. Resting into love, to the frequency of the heart, is a bridge, is a place of peace, is the unifier amidst all the change, whirling and swirling in the physical reality, because it's going to keep whirling and swirling. It's going to keep whirling and swirling. And you have your love, and you can bring that love to anything you do. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Manyae nyanuma, manyare nyanuma, manyanye nyorama, manyanye nomara, yamare yanoma. Amaye no maya, amaye no mara, amaye no mara, tarentare, mama mama, tarentare, mama mama, maya ya 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 ya, oh. Maranara into sintarama inta tenturikian tareno mare, inta lentusia, entientare kienta, entia toroman yenamaye mamaye umamaye umamaye umamama. To your sacred life, may you be blessed with true sight. May you see into every situation love. Love to you today and every day, and message to continue to remember your essence as an animal, as a being of the earth, and thus bring all animals into your heart. Love all animals, see all animals being held in love. I adore you. If you wish to see me again, I have Facebook, I have other things. I'm an artist and a magician and medicine woman, and I like to coach sometimes and reflect things and do this, share love. It's really what it's all about. So I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love. And you are love, you are love, you are love. Blessings to everyone. I don't know. Oh, I'm seeing some comments. We'll look at these for just a couple seconds. Oh, hi. Thank you, Rachel. I'm seeing now the comments because they weren't coming up in like real time. So yeah, thank you, Andy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would love to, please send out a private message to me. I would love to start a conversation. I'm always in an evolving exploration of how to be of service because everything's changing, and I'm always dying and learning, and we're always dying and learning. So feel free to follow your synchronistic heart and allow that bubbling up of that childlike animal connection to just flourish, because your body is a primal animal, and when you can connect to your body, you may experience pain, you may experience uncomfortability, but through that, if you bring the breath and you bring sound and you bring movement and you bring your awareness and your presence to those places, even if it's uncomfortable, you will find space. And then also bringing the alchemy and the medicine of compassion, Pele, this like radical unconditional love. Because whether you sing or you sing like an angel, or you don't know what the fuck you're doing, all good. It's super cool. It's like so cool. And for those who said they like my hat, I enjoy making medicine totems. So I found this animal and I filled it with crystals and made a hat thing. So love making medicine totems for others as well. Love you guys. I think I need to go. Yes, I need to go. And blessings, 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 blessings. I look forward to more of this Earth Stewardship cauldron fire blazing. And this is for all of those who are light leaders and who are actually here to usher in the new earth, but are still feeling a little scared. This is for you. This whole message is for you. And it's for the part of me that's still scared too, because we're the ones. There's no one else. We got to get over it. Okay? Love will move it through. Love will ease the